Imagine living in a world of silence, rejected by society, neglected by family, unable to communicate, go to school, or get a job. Imagine not even knowing your own name. This is the plight of many deaf in developing countries, and this is what Deaf Ministries International is working to change.
DMI is an international Christian ministry network taking the gospel, education and employment to the deaf all over the world. The work that we do is extraordinary and unprecedented. For over 40 years, DMI has been training the deaf to take the gospel to the deaf, to educate the deaf, to employ the deaf. And the results are outstanding.
DMI currently has operations in over 20 countries. We have 10 schools educating over 700 deaf. We support over 70 individual and community employment projects. We employ around 100 staff in the field, nearly all of whom are deaf. And we have founded 180 deaf churches across 3 continents, serving 5,000 people every week.
But our greatest work is taking the gospel of Jesus Christ to the deaf. In our 180 churches around the globe, the deaf are hearing the gospel in their local sign language, many for the first time, and the results are plain to see. Every year we see dozens of deaf baptized and nurtured through Bible studies and discipleship programs into a mature Christian faith.
Sylvia was born deaf, into poverty, and orphaned at the age of 3. She was taken in by her grandmother, who was an alcoholic and who routinely beat her. When she was 10, Sylvia was introduced by a friend to DMI's student sponsorship program. Sylvia excelled in her studies and was able to graduate from the school, and with DMI's help, she received an internship at a signing cafe. She did so well at that today she is the manager of the cafe. But there's more to Sylvia's story. She began attending DMI's deaf church in Kampala, and at the age of 13 gave her life to Christ. Today, Sylvia is the worship leader in church, displaying the love of God with a humble but exuberant joy that overflows to all around her. A life that was once characterized by fear, frustration, and despair has been transformed into a life of peace, purpose, and joy. Prayer support. Become a prayer partner. Financial support. You can sponsor a child, sponsor a school, pastor, church or project, or give to our general fund. Service support. Join us as a volunteer, a regional representative or a member.
I can think of few organisations that apply practical Christianity in such an effective way. I commend Deaf Ministries International for the wonderful work that it has done in the past, and I'm more than happy to lend my personal support for its ongoing growth and strength.
Deaf Ministries International, please partner with us today to help change the lives of the deaf through the work of the gospel, education, and meaningful employment.